Miranda Lambert is mourning the loss of a special member of her family. The country songstress announced on Tuesday that her beloved pup Thelma had passed away. She shared a series of Instagram photos of Thelma and her sister Louise and reflected on how they came into her life, writing, May 1st, 2016, I adopted two beautiful Great Pyrenees named Thelma and Louise to watch over one of my happiest places on earth, my farm outside of Nashville. The kitties, chickens, and mini horses needed to be looked after, and these two girls have done that since the day we brought them home. They rode on my bus all the way from Dallas to Nashville, and on that 10-hour drive, I fell in love with them. Miranda continued, Yesterday, we had to say goodbye to our sweet Thelma. She spent her days lounging in the barn and her nights keeping watch over all of us. She lived the last 10 years with no fences, just freedom to do what she did best, love and protect. I loved her with all my heart. The Bluebird songstress shared that Louise had retired from her duties on the farm and was soaking in lots of extra love from her husband Brendan, and their other rescue pups. She wrote, It hurts so bad to say goodbye to these sweet companions, but their love is always worth it. How lucky are we to get to have friends like Thelma? I am so proud to have been part of her story. Thank you to my friends and farm managers, Julia and Tommy, for taking such good care of her and every one of my fur babies, and loving them like they are your own. We all miss you, Tom. Y'all don't forget, love a shelter pet. Miranda's Instagram followers filled the comment section of her post with their condolences. The vocalist has long been a dog lover and strong advocate for animal rescue. Back in 2009, she started the Mutt Nation Foundation, which shines a spotlight on shelters and helps dogs find their forever homes. She founded the organization with her mom, Bev, who was an important part of her life. Earlier this year, Miranda told Access Hollywood some of the life lessons she learned from her mom.
My mom she kind of led by example. You know, she was very strong and she made our house a home even when we had nothing. She could always make something out of nothing. And my grandma had a little plaque in her kitchen my whole time growing up, going to her kitchen. I think it may still be hanging there. And it said, do what you can with what you have. And I think that lesson that she instilled in my mom, who instilled it in my brother and I, Luke, I mean, I feel like we really took that to heart. And it's also really played a big role in my career, because this is not an easy road. And it's sometimes being who you are and being your authentic self leads to the harder path and leads to the longer way around, but it's so much more worth it in the end to really stay authentic and be who you are. And I feel like those lessons I learned early in the kitchen have kept me grounded in this industry.
Miranda also shared how one of her mom's famous recipes made it into a recent cookbook, and it's one she once used to impress her husband's family.
The first thing I cooked for Brendan's family, it's Bev's famous meatloaf. It was editor's pick in Southern Living like a decade ago, and she now calls it famous. My mom, but it's definitely a staple. It's one of those, like, when anybody's ever been dating someone serious or brings them home, they'll either bring them to mom's house to have the loaf or call her and ask her how to make it, because that's how you know you're getting serious with somebody. So yeah, when I first met Brendan's family, it's one of the first things I made for them.
Was that intimidating? Was there pressure to
what
you were going to make?
My husband's actually the cook of our family, so it's pretty funny that I have a cookbook. But he is from a family that really cooks a lot, and it's very much Italian influenced because they're from New York. So I've learned a lot from them. I got to learn how to do vodka sauce, and they let me pour the vodka, and I'm like, oh, one for you, one for me. And we've taught Brendan and his family about our Southern ways, so it's been fun.